and delays in York, Dauphin, and other counties around the state. In a York Daily Record report, the trouble could affect delivery of Christmas cards and other holiday packages. Staffing issues are among the many shared reasons for these delays statewide. The U.S. Postal Agency, however, plans to expand its mail deliveries to earlier in the morning as well as later in the evening to ensure customers receive their mail at the earliest possible date. Mail carriers are also being shifted to nearby offices to maintain mail deliveries. At 8:05, it's 37 degrees in Greencastle and 34 degrees in Harrisburg. I'm Marquis Lupton, WITF News.
And you're listening to NPR News from Washington.
Good morning. I'm Marquis Lupton, WITF News. The Department of Justice has subpoenaed officials in states that former President Donald Trump and his allies targeted as they tried to overturn a Democratic vote. WITF's Robbie Brode reports that Pennsylvania is also on that list.
Special counsel
and workers in Pennsylvania are the third least likely to become unemployed compared to the rest of the country. The York Daily Record reports the average monthly discharge rate for Pennsylvania in 2022 was 0.79%, with the national average coming in at 0.91%. A discharge represents all involuntary separations, including layoffs, firings, and terminations. Only Texas and Indiana fared better than Pennsylvania in this study. At 9:05, it's 37 degrees in Lancaster. You're listening to WITF-FM Harrisburg 89.5, Lancaster 99.9, WYPM Chambersburg 93.3, at WITF.org, and with your smart speaker, ask to play WITF Radio. WITF, your home for NPR and discovering all things local.
You're listening to NPR News.
Good morning. I'm Marquis Lupton, WITF News. Dozens of animals under temporary medical care at a wildlife center in Schuylkill County have been killed in a fire. WITF's Gabriela Martinez reports how the blaze started.
This is NPR News in Washington.
Good morning. I'm Marquis Lupton, WITF News. Over the course of a month, Penn State officials used its university-owned private plane nearly 50 times. This comes after the university increased its tuition and issued a hiring freeze. WITF's Robbie Brode details how officials won't explain the exact reasons for the trips, nor say who was on board. And a PA government panel has approved the addition of extensive definitions of sex, religious creed, and race to non-discrimination regulations. In a proposal approved Thursday, it puts into writing a set of definitions in regards to employment, housing, education, and public accommodations pertaining to discrimination complaints. Governor Tom Wolf supports the change and then being enacted early next year. At 10:05, it's 34 degrees in Mount Gretna and 34 degrees in Ephrata. I'm Marquis Lupton, WITF News.
I'm Zoe Reed in Philadelphia.
Democratic Governor-elect Josh Shapiro is tapping longtime aides to take top positions in his office weeks before he's sworn in as Pennsylvania's 48th governor. Shapiro has named his campaign manager, Dana Fritz, as his chief of staff and